So without further ado here, going into the injury update. Following the game, Luka Doncic did talk to reporters and did say that he was fine after the game, but he did clarify that his leg does hurt, quote unquote, and that he would be undergoing treatment this week, saying that I have to go get therapies now, but I will be fine. And his head coach then downplayed the situation, taking a more lighthearted approach to it, kind of taking the Paul Pierce route with it, and if you know, you know, saying, quote unquote, Luka told me that he needs to go to the toilet. Maybe there is another reason, but that's what he told me. Again, taking the Paul Pierce approach with it, Luka is known, or even had a previous game where he did miss the introduction of the game due to being in the bathroom, so maybe that's what the head coach is alluding to here. But thankfully, the injury does not appear to be a serious one, though it is the second leg injury that he has kind of had a scare with in the Eurobasket competition. Going back to their exhibition game against the Latvian national team, he did have a teammate that fell into him and fell directly into his knee, that causing a much bigger commotion and scaring a lot of Laker fans and Slovenian fans alike online. Thankfully, again, he was fine with that. He did have to leave that game and did not return to that game, though that was primarily because, again, it was an exhibition game, not an actual game that counted toward the Eurobasket competition pool. But he did come back from that eventually, did not sustain any long-term injury or even short-term injury with it, and I think that'll be the same thing with this one. Not being a big deal, he directly returned to the game and again led their team in points, dropping 40 plus, not to mention leading the entire Eurobasket competition in points per game. As of right now, Luka Doncic is averaging about 34 points per game during Eurobasket, again leading the entire competition, only with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Lauri Markkanen even being close to him, not to mention being top 10 in rebounds per game, assists per game, and top 5 in steals per game too. So not only offensively, but he's doing it defensively as well, actually getting out there and playing some hard defense, running around screens, blocking shots, getting in passing lanes, doing it all out there for the Slovenian national team, and even playing through injury while doing it. But with that being said, is that maybe a cause for concern with him? Is it potentially adding up, and could that lead to a different injury down the road and maybe during the NBA? Hopefully not, but it does sometimes happen if throughout the Olympic competition, FIBA competition, so on and so forth, playing for a national team, that sometimes does translate to the NBA regular season. I mean, it does happen to be a very long regular season, 82 games and amounting over 5 months. So if you combine that with international play, again, Olympics, FIBA, Eurobasket, whatever it might be, it sometimes can be a bit much and can tend to wear down a player's body. And well, for Luka Doncic, who did have the most injury-plagued year of his career last season, playing only 50 out of a possible 82 games, then it might be a cause for concern, or at least it would have been, if this is the same Luka Doncic that we're talking about. Though thankfully for him and thankfully for us, it's really not. Like we've talked about and like we've seen throughout the summer, this is a very different Luka Doncic. We've seen the body transformation, we've seen it and heard it directly from him. He's taken a new and much better approach to his health, not being slightly overweight, which kind of was a thing that can't be argued against. Now taking much better care of his health, taking a much more proactive approach to it, and not simply waiting until training camp to get back in shape and kind of using the NBA regular season to get back in shape. He's obviously talented enough to get away with it, but it's probably not the best use of his time and not the best approach for his health, which, like I referred to, he does appear to have noticed and is taking a much different approach to it too. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I would greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.